Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back into the Nexus Gaming Series. My name is Bahamut, and we find ourselves here in Division C East. On the left-hand side in the blue, Zool Gin Distillery, Nutcracker on the Sonya, B Freesh on the Vala, Ankle Shot will be on the Kael'thas. Esports! Led is going to be on the Stukov, and Dwit is going to be on this Diablo. Over in the red, we got the members of Heavy Slaps. We have got the De La Soak on this Hogger. We've got Samuro played by Schuzer, Lucio to be played by Crazy Buttes, and Buman on the Hanzo, and X Havoc is on that May. I kept wanting to say Joanna. I'm like, it's not right. But either way, let's go ahead and check out those level 1s. No convection from Kael'thas, an absolute coward. Ankle Shot, I'm calling you out. No convection. No conviction. I don't know. Either way, we have this Hogger versus Sonya up in the top lane. This is also going to be our Mace setting up in the bush right now, waiting for someone to step a little too far forward. As you can see, the vision of said blue team from Ankle Shot's perspective. But this is all shared, as we do have that Diablo coming in for the Shadow Charge. There will be a May icing and a Blizzard out, but Samuro able to swap to a different clone. Or actually use the mirror image, then swap to a different clone. And this Vala is going to be going into the Puncturing Arrow at level 1, building up those Hungering Arrow bounces. For every stack, it's 7 extra damage, and so right now it's 14, but you also have to keep in mind there's baseline scaling damage for this as well. That Hungering Arrow dealing 146 damage, plus another 14 for now. And we'll keep in mind what what that math looks like as the game does progress. Samuro did go into the Way of Illusion level 1. After hitting 40 heroes, Samuro gains an additional 30% attack damage. Hanzo going to be going for that Scatter Arrow at level 1, building out that simple geometry stacking. And Diablo, as always, has his baseline Black Souls, which he'll be working on by getting minion kills or being around minion kills. Also, heroic kills do yield 10 stacks. Could see a Fire Stomp build from Diablo, could see auto attack. I'm curious to see the direction Dwit goes into, and we'll keep an eye on that as the game does progress. Shadow Charge connecting nicely onto May, but there's not enough threat to actually get a kill. A little bit of hugging right there. Havoc was getting a little close to Crazy Buttes with that Living Bomb, or maybe just trolling their own support player. I have done that from time to time with my own friends. This coward making the correct choice. Oh, Lime Buzz, do you just want to get timed out consistently? Is that all you want? Is you just want to get timed out after time after time? Just told me you're casting this. Heck yeah. Hey, welcome, De La Soak. I hope you enjoy the casting. So this is going to be a little bit of a scuffle in front of the fort front gate. Nice damage onto the Stukov. Healer kills healer, and a easy First Blood over to the side of Heavy Slaps. Thank you, De La Soak, for the 420 bits. I'll resend your alert when we get out of game, as we do have alerts turned off during Casa games. Thank you for the support, my friend. Thank you for the wonderful amount of bits. Smoke weed every day. So we have this Kael'thas working on the camp on the left-hand side. Good timing on this camp from Ankle Shot. Getting a little bit low, 100 and something HP, but Led's back in the mix and has that healing pathogen spread around. Should be able to pop that pustule and heal up. But now Schuzer going to be invading onto this camp. Will they actually be able to jump onto the point? Samuro throws that mirror image out, trying to get those stacks, but has to back away immediately. Just a little bit of pressure applied to the enemy side, but also building out more of those Way of Illusion stacks, as we also have Mirage at level 4. Mirror images grant Samuro and his mirror image and grants Samuro and his image's 40 spell armor against the next 2 sources of spell damage, reducing them by 40%. Good into the Kael'thas, as well as the Hungering Arrow bounces from this Vala, who is at 6 stacks right now, building up those Qs, or the Hungering Arrows, as quickly as possible. Right now, we are going to have the race between both sides. X-Havoc throwing in a snowball or 2 to blind the enemy team. Hogger finds some decent bounces, and this is going to be first objective, going over to the side of Heavy Slaps. Any sort of Samuro... No, he's just popping those mirror images to be able to put more pressure into Kael'thas and continue to build out those stacks. 1 stack remains, 39 out of the 40, and Samuro might be able to finish that out into Nutcracker in top lane. But let's talk about bottom lane, and let's look at some APM, as we have our Immortal phase coming in through said bottom. There's that stacking, as I mentioned, finished out by Samuro. Sub 4 minutes, really good rate from Schuzer on that mirror image level 1 questing town. Freesh is going to be doing their best to poke out onto this Immortal immediately with that Hungering Arrow. Also to try and get some Hungering Arrow stacks on top of the enemy team who are trying to siege in right now. Snowballs being thrown out by the Maid to be able to amplify the siege. So the auto attack damage from Valo is mitigated, as well as some of the Kael'thas autos as well. De La Soka is going to be able to get the bounce out, not spreading that living bomb around the enemy team. DeWitt stepped forward into the enemy side, but it's not going to be enough, and 7 talent tier has arrived for Heavy Slaps. A little bit behind on the opposing side, but not by much. 7 up on both teams as Diablo is going to get hit with the... Oh, no, just the Snowball. I thought the Sonic Arrow did connect onto him. Samuro applying pressure onto Nutcracker in the top lane. Does have that Burning Blade from the level 7. Critical strikes from Samuro and his mirror images deal an additional 50% of their basic attack damage as spell damage to the target and nearby enemies. Keep in mind, we also scaled out that damage earlier with the Way of Illusion. After hitting 40 heroes, Samuro gains an additional 30 attack damage. So the Samuro is becoming more and more of a threat, as we all know, and we all so much love to deal with when he's on the opposing side. May pops the Cryo Freeze, Lurking Arm from Stukov with the the growing infestation. But it is going to be on a bit of a timer, and you can't sit there and just put the Lurking Arm in front of the gate forever. Don't y'all remember the wonderful days of Lurking Arm with the growing infestation, but it didn't have a limit on how long you could sit there with the Lurking Arm out, so people would just sit there with growing infestation at level 1 in front of your front gate? Oh, the days. Oh, the days, how I love them. I woke up and chose Violent today. Oh, okay, Olembus. Makes sense. Looking forward to playing with you in the Vision crew. Oh, okay, sorry, you guys are on. I thought you were talking about the game or something like that. Either way, Maya split, pops the Cryo Freeze. 10 talents here coming through soon, so let's go ahead and cycle through those other numbers, as the Living Bomb will not be spread from X Havoc, and Shoes are just not popping those mirror images. Here we have a camp for the bottom lane. Hogger on the right-hand side. Good map and camp rotations from our Heavy Slap crew. I call putting Lurking Arm under the gate zoning. Well, you can also zone with Concussion Mines of Junkrat like that too, which are very, very annoying. But we have 10 talent tiers arriving, and I'm curious to see what we're going to have from Heavy Slap. Shockwave or Hortapult? What is Samuro going into? Is he going to go into Blade Storm or Illusion Master? Hanzo, are you going to go big AoE stun, or are you going to go for the fun Dragon Summon? Ankle Shot getting chunked by the Samuro a little bit right there. Actually, not a little bit, getting chunked to about 50%, as this Kael'thas cannot find the necessary damage to actually get a kill on Samuro or the real Samuro forehead. On the opposing side, or at least during the race here, it's looking pretty good for the members of Zul'jin Distillery, and, oh no, actually, yeah, no, they will be able to get it. Sorry, I misread the Immortal phasing, and it is going to be Zul'jin Distillery finishing out the Immortal. Imbuement, though, steals away the Regeneration Globes, and top lane, Hogger pushing up the wave with the Fallen Shaman camp, gets a little bit of the fort front gate, does get some of that damage onto the towers. But bottom lane will have a Larian spawning down here, Avalanche. We do have the Dragon Strike from Hanzo, Hortapult, Illusion Master, pretty standard heroics through and through. A lot of damage onto May the Pyro. Oh, Hanzo rips that arrow, but they stand in the damage. Kael'thas does go down to the Samuro, and Samuro's trying to chase in onto the back line. Freesh is trying to back off as well, and will be able to do so. Diablo finishing out those souls. Samuro once again popping those mirror images. Focusing on to the Vala, and the flailing swipes are going to displace everything. Mirror images are going to be swapped around. Illusion Master, by the way, if you're not sure, mirror images can be controlled individually or as a group, and their damage is increased by 100%. So it's a good way to, well, if you're good at Vikings and you're good at Micro, or you're just good at StarCraft, right? Yeah, that's the correlation. If you're good at StarCraft, you're good at Samuro. Totally. What's the name of the Helioth Immortal? I know the demon one is Belith, so it's Belith and Alarian. Alarian is the blue side, and Belith is the red side. Belith is bad. That's actually how I learned it. I just learned Alarian, and then to figure out which one was which, I just went Belith is bad. Easy. Forgetting, there's a name for it. Anyways, Hanzo, Dragon Strike into the enemy team face. More of a zoning arrow than anything. Hogger comes through with a bit of an awkward bounce. He's in a very weird spot. Gets the staggering blow and the easy throw dynamite onto Ankle Shot. Big heals out from Lead on the Stukov. Zul'jin Distillery sustaining in this bottom lane, but what isn't is the fort. Minion Wave pushing into this. It is going to go down. The fort won over by the side of Heavy Slaps, and you wouldn't believe this. Zul'jin Distillery was the one who won the last Immortal phase, but it's Zul'jin Distillery still the one losing out post-Immortal phase. Very interesting when it comes to map pressure and momentum going over the side of Heavy Slaps. Apocalypse, priority onto Samuro. They find, oh my god, that's a massive avalanche, but there's no follow-up damage. That would have been so cool to see. Oh, the queued up flailing swipe. It would have been cool to see some sort of damage, but Hanzo did not have his heroic available, and realistically, what else are you going to do on top of all of that? Wow, I've never seen a 4-person avalanche. That was phenomenal. Mnemonic, thank you, yes. Thank you, Maestro. Mnemonic devices, yes. I read that, I was like, Mnemonic? I've never heard of Mnemonic. Thanks for supporting the stream, everyone. 13 talents here in favor for Heavy Slaps, but they are they're a little bit. The opposing side isn't too far off from getting their own 13 talent tiers. We do have Hanzo ripping a giant Dragon Strike. Nutcracker getting very low. Does go down to the Samuro. DeWitt is going to be getting shredded right now, but the Fire Stomps and the healing from the Stukov might be enough. Shoes are trying to step in. Lead is going to be bopped out of the Blizzard. Hanzo does finish out his level 1 Simple Geometry. And this is going to be a Mortal Race. Worked on by the side of Heavy Slaps. But can they do this? Shoezer's going to go ahead and utilize a little Samuro trick, hearthing and swapping to the mirror image at the last second, because there is a few frames you can do that in. B-Fresh is going to be the target of Samuro. Flame Swipes do come out from Stukov. Once again, the Immortal's being raced down, but it's going to potentially, maybe, go over to the side of Zul'jin Distillery. B-Fresh is going to try... Yeah, they die for it. Sorry. Was that a leap from Sonya? Yeah, I guess there's a leap from Sonya. I just completely misread who got hit by it and how it went off. Nutcracker gonna try and back away. Does manage to do so. Lead getting very low. Auto attack does go through, and Stukov gonna fall here. Diablo Souls reset. Wit taking a second to just chill out in the core. Just hanging out here in the core. Did they forget they have souls? They're just like, all right. You forgot the soul? Okay. I was sitting there, I was like, Sorry, DeWitt. I don't mean to blame you. It's just one of those things that you just notice. You're like, that's a long time to be sitting in core. Maybe they legit forgot they had souls. Or they were like, I gotta go take a shot. Like, I gotta go take a shot in between. No, that's not me. I know it's not you. You're Olan Bus. This is DeWitt. I just want to say, if they ever watch back this VOD, I just don't want them to think I'm flaming them. That's all. I was just pointing it out. But either way, the fight breaks out. Phoenix comes out from Gale Boss. Lead has the flailing swipes. And Havoc goes in for some slows for a setup, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough to get a kill. Immortal Face is, that's a little surprising. I guess Imbuement had the 1v1 over Sonya and was able to force her off the point. Kind of wish I actually saw that. I didn't even notice that Sonya was trying to go for the invade. No movie can be bad with Henry Rollins, Ice-T, and Dolph Lundgren. Yeah, I would agree with that. Hey, Shy, what's up, bud? You didn't even notice that 1v1? I was just like, what the heck happened over there? Like, Sonya was full HP, Hanzo was like 50%ed, and Hanzo didn't even use the heroic, so I was just like, all right, some outplay just happened for sure. Didn't know Hanzo beat Sonya today. I mean, today we all learned. Today we all learned, apparently. I hope you're having a great day, Shy. Thanks for coming by. Hope you're feeling well, friend. 16 talent to your advantage over to the side of Heavy Slap, and Havoc diving in once again. Some snowballs for some blinds. Augur looking to step into the enemy team. Gonna have that bounce around. Looking for a nice staggering blow. Gets into that Diablo. 22 souls on said Diablo. Shadow charges in to this Augur to try and just put some distance between them and the enemy team, but it's not going to be enough. And a Diablo goes down. Full death timer this time, 30-some seconds. And the Immortal phase, Larian to be shredded by the members of Heavy Slaps. Good bounces from Hogger. Hanzo scouting at the camp on the left-hand side. And this is going to be the invade onto the camp. Let's jump onto the blue vision really quickly to see what they're seeing. Samuro Clone going to be stepping into them. And it does give an idea to the members of Heavy Slaps that there are a few members in around this camp to try and steal, or not steal away, but just clear it out immediately. And while the enemy team's clearing out that camp and is visible, members of Heavy Slaps bounce around and find themselves in Immortal phase. Fairly well shielded. This will go into top lane, as the top lane is the more well-defended lane, as it still has its fort and 2 towers up. Bottom lane, well, doesn't. Top lane also has a catapult coming through. Curious really quickly before it goes down. 247 standard, 494 into structures. Hey, Mexi, what's up? Alrighty. How much is the Immortal dealing? 802, so that's 1,604 damage. Or if you're curious, into minions, it's 8,822, because it does like 10 times damage into minions or something stupid like that. 11? 11 times damage? That sounds about right. Heavy, the slaps, just one slap this time. Diablo comes in with the Apocalypse as well as the leap from the Sonya. A lot of low members in Bahamut trying to get away from this Diablo. Throwing damage out, gets the agility over the wall, and the Diablo goes down for thirsting for the kill. Befresh is a little bit split from the friendly team. Is there a Hortipult available? Not for 45 seconds. Avalanche is, but Mei is not in a position to try and utilize that to get a split on the enemy side. But Diablo dead for 32 seconds. Larian, or Bella, excuse me, pushing in through this top lane. Hanzo, Arrow is going to zone back Nutcracker and the enemy team. And this allows Belith to step into the keep through the top lane. Shuzer is going to split into a bunch of mirror images, trying to micro them around to confuse the Sonya. Seems to work out for now. This keep should be falling as Belith is slam jamming his way through the damage, or through that HP of said keep. And that's consistent catapult pressure, matching into the periodic catapult pressure for that top lane. Are you typing and playing the game at the same time? Yes, they are. It's so crazy. When did Buzzbot get back to life? Last night. Last night when we were playing not Phasmophobia. Last night we were playing Dead by Daylight. I looked over at chat and someone was like, "Buzzbot lives," and yeah, it's the real Buzzbot. It's got the bot mod, or it's got the bot tag to it. It's also got the moderator role. He's back. He's back. He's back, Shy. You've had a nice reprieve of Buttspot just targeting you so much. He's back. Let's look at the Vala damage really quickly. I'm curious what she's, how much she's scaled up so far. So 37, 266, but keep in mind, you've got 273 on top of that, so you're dealing 539 damage into the enemy members, and that's still scaling up, and it probably went up actually during this engagement right now as the Phoenix does come out. Nutcracker trying to back away. Hanzo has a few pokes onto the Sonya, who is spinning to try and win. Top lane is going to be having the, Impaler Camp go down. The Fallen Shaman has a catapult with it, and this is looking really good in the top lane for Heavy Slaps. What's also looking good is Hogger finding that kill in bottom lane. Vala getting very low. The chase is on, and Lucio sets up the kill. A double kill, Double kill. For the members of Heavy Slaps, and Led is on an island, and this is looking not like a double kill. No, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to find ourselves a triple kill for the members of Heavy Slaps as the Immortal phase spawns. This is looking very good for the members of our red team. How will Zildjian Distillery handle this? Well, they're going to have to turtle up, and they're going to have to wait and try not to stagger out of death. DeWitt getting pressured by Shuzer up in the top lane. How does it work? So Buttspot will randomly in chat change someone's message to have butt in the sentence, and it's basically like, so for like X amount of chat lines, it'll trigger Buttspot. That is how it works. So the more people chat, the more it triggers the bot. Basil Brick, how you doing? I'm awake for Baja again. Welcome, Basil. Welcome. Basil? Basil? Base 1 Brick? Bass 1 Brick? There's so many variations. It's me. He really worked. When it's me, yeah, that's true. It's not so many lines. There it is. It got triggered. I'm good. I had second vaccination and time off. Hell yeah, dude. Enjoy your time off. Drink some water. Take a walk while you can. And make sure you have a lot of comfy clothes and tea. Those are my recommendations for the recovery. Also, find some good movies, a TV show to watch, so you can pass out during it, and it's whatever. That's going to be a massive arrow from Hanzo taking down this Vala. On the right side, De La Soak finds the kill into lead. Samuro Schuzer is going to be able to kill the Diablo. A triple kill.
Triple kill!
Oh, let me correct myself.
Quadra kill.
The members of Heavy Slaps, and this is looking very good as the Immortal just gets into the lane. Heap should fall through bottom. Beleth is going to try, or actually Beleth is going to amplify the potential siege to end the game really quickly. I'm curious. 926 damage, so double that into structures. A little bit more than 1,800 damage into structures, and this Immortal, with only a Sonya to defend, will help Heavy Slap take game number 1 in our best of 3 series. GG, well played. Heavy Slaps claps their way through game 1. I have 2 Vaca butt. Yeah, see, there you go. You got butt spot triggered. I don't even remember that Quadrico voice line from Unreal Tournament. Guess it was I was bad at it. No, that's from League of Legends. I have, I split them. I did League of Legends for half of them, so I have...
Double kill! Triple kill!
Quadra kill. Penta kill. Aced.
Oh, cool. Oh, but. So completely different game. Yes, exactly. Because I felt like it. I felt like it. Actually, doesn't it go like double kill, triple kill, multi-kill, monster kill? Isn't it that order for it? Did Unreal even have like a quadra or a pentakill? Unreal kill sounds. Kill streak names. I do remember monster kill. Killing, so, this is for killing sprees. I don't want that. I want multi-kills. There we go. Double kill. So double kill is 2, multi-kill is 3, mega kill is 4, monster kill is 5, ultra kill is 6, unholy is 7, impossible is 8, unpossible is 9 or more, and they'll continually announce unpossible. Holy shit. That was Unreal Tournament Champion 2. For Unreal Tournament 3, it's 2 is double, 3 is multi, 4 is mega, 5 is ultra, 6 is monster. Let's see if it... Scroll a little further, see if it... Oh, I should get into other stuff at that point. In before, Buttspot says monster butt. Oh god, I would love that. Multi-butt, excuse me. Gentleman's game of BOE there, yes. If I got 1 kill before dying, I was happy. Yeah, it's fair. I don't blame you. I do not blame you whatsoever. I had it's somewhere in my hard drive. I have an old video from when I played Wolfenstein, and I got a monster kill when I was playing the Field Ops guy on the Beach Rush map, where essentially the Axis forces have to climb the beach, and so there's a lot of easy, just you throw down like airstrikes and just you get kills. So I had like a monster kill one time, and I like clipped it because I was using Fraps. If any, I think Fraps is still around actually. Good times, good times. All right, the members of Heavy Slaps go up 1 in this best of 3 series. And let's load up map number 2, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get our second map loaded in, and let's find out what's going to happen here. Buckeyes, come on now.
Not.
All right, the players did not swap sides. That's always good. So, that is good, that is good. Those are all the players on the correct sides. Killing sprees, yeah. Proto, I think it's different for the different games too. So it depends on which one you look at. Because I was looking at Unreal 2, 3 or something like that, and that's what the Wikipedia had for it. So, yeah. Discord stuff. What is that shirt? It is Rings of Saturn. It is a metal band that likes to sing about aliens and shit. They're really good. If you would like to listen to one of their songs that I consider is very good, Senseless Massacre is a phenomenal song with a awesome outro. Senseless Massacre by Rings of Saturn. It's a fairly good song. It's actually a really good song. It's probably one of the top ones in my opinion. Yeah, Rings of Saturn's phenomenal. Sprees are different from multi-kills. Didn't have a timing required, could just die in between them. Oh, really? You just couldn't die in between them. Okay, got you. Your googly eyes and your pop filter is killing me. I'm glad, yes. This is Michelangelo. This is my microphone Michelangelo. I like to have the googly eyes just right below that frame right there, yeah. You found them last year? Yeah, it was, Rings of Saturn's phenomenal. I don't know. I think they have a new album. I can't remember. I have to go look. I get into like waves of listening to metal. The vast majority of the time, it's like rap or random other stuff that isn't country. But country's just not my jam. Never been a. We got all kinds of music here, country and western. I never could get into country. If it's your jam, cool, enjoy. It's not for me. I'm just not a fan of it. I mean. And some people look at me, they're like, oh, how could you listen to death metal? It's just growling and blah, 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 blah. And it's like, hey, you know what? It's like pineapple on pizza. If you don't have to listen or eat it, why does it matter? I hate like that we live in a cultural bubble in the sense of like, you either have to be for or against something. You can't just be neutral and not give a fuck. You gotta have an opinion on everything. You got it. That's the world we live in right now. You don't have an opinion on it, you're ill-informed and you're dumb. I like it too, the semi-permanent co-host Michelangelo. Yes. People who don't like pineapple on pizza usually can't cook very well. See, I don't like pineapple on pizza. I think I cook pretty well. I just don't give a shit because I'm not eating the pizza, so it doesn't matter. As I've said many times in my stream, as we're about to get into this game, if you're not eating the pizza, why does it matter? Just let someone enjoy things that they enjoy. The world sucks enough already. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back into Division C East. On the left-hand side, we have Zul'jin Distillery trying to take us to a map number 3 through Volskaya Foundry. Nutcracker on the Mouthy, will be Frisch on the Rainer, led on the Stukov, Dwight on the Anubrak, and Ankle Shot will be on the Mephisto. Over in the red, we've got the members of Heavy Slaps trying to close things out in a solid 2-0 fashion. We've got Imbuement on the Sylvanas, De La Soak on the Diva, Schuser on the Samuro, X-Havoc on that May, and Crazy Buttes on the Brightwing. We get into mid lane, check out those level 1s, and see what the first engagement looks like. Hey Mitch, what's up, bud? Good to see you. Cal, good to see you as well. Sorry, I mentioned pineapple and pizza in chat blew up, so of course. Pineapple and jalapeno for the sweet and spicy mix. Yeah. What was it? Like, when I was visiting my buddy when I was displaced, we went to, like, a brewery, and they have really good, like, just brewery pizza. And, he got the Angry Hawaiian, so it was, like, a very spicy Hawaiian pizza. It looked pretty good, just not my jam. Kiwi is the best fruit. I don't think I've actually had kiwi as an adult. I think I had it as a kid, and I don't have any memory of it. I'd give it a shot. Chicken and pineapple pizza quickly became my favorite pizza once I gave up red meats. Oh, that's fair. My neighbor, I got a pizza on Monday or Sunday. Sunday, yeah, it was Sunday because I walked up to the pizza place. Regardless, I went up and got a pizza on Sunday, and one of my neighbors, like as I was eating pizza, they were like, you know what doesn't belong on pizza? Chicken. After literally I said to them, if you're not eating the pizza, why does it matter? And she's like, chicken on pizza is so disgusting. How could you do that? I was like, I mean, to each their own. Like, people love barbecue chicken pizza. I'm not a fan of it, but I get it. It sounds cool. Brewery City is king. Fight me. Well, I can't fight you because I don't have any opinion on it. We went to King Kong Brewery in Sacramento. Is where we went to. It's really good. Good beer. Really good pizza. Cool atmosphere as well. If you live in the Sacramento area, I'd recommend it. All right, let's talk about the game because we have been talking about food and we are always distracted with food. How's the Nexus? Chill. The Nexus is good today. The Nexus has been fun. We've been casting some best of threes from NGS. This is our third best of three that we've been casting. Excuse me. And so we'll just continue to see pressure through mid lane from the side of Zul'jin Distillery. Nutcracker and Shoes are going to be brawling out in bottom lane. We did see earlier, as we were talking about food and pizza and stuff, that Shoeser almost went down to the damage over time from Malthael. As that's interesting. I thought he was going to proxy the wave ahead of his own wave. Actually, okay. Nope, just hanging out in bottom lane, being a Samuro. Mephisto, though, is going to be going into Spite at level 4. I wonder if we see the Hysteria, I believe, is the talent at level 13 for the cooldown reduction on Heroics as well from Regeneration Globes. I'd listen to a Bahamut foodcast, or podcast. You know what it would be? It would be me, very, very attention span limited, just jumping to different foods and stuff like that. I'd love to go on a food podcast and just talk about it. Malthael goes down to the Nexus forces in bottom lane. Shoeser wins the 1v1, unfortunately. Once again, I'm thinking about food. We miss out on the heroic kill. D.Va Mech goes down. We won't miss that kill, and a new bracket is going to get picked off. A solid
Double kill.
Start things off for Heavy Slaps. The biotic emitter is going to be grabbed by the side of Heavy Slaps, and Zul'jin Distillery sets up for a defense through mid lane. Ankle shot, trying to jump onto the point, but Shoeser's over here already. I've never bought a Kiwi on their own. Crush, I have like vivid memories of my aunt having Kiwi for some reason, so that I don't, but I don't have like, I can't picture the taste. I'll have to bug my neighbors. I'm sure one of them will buy a Kiwi at some point, and I'll just be like, save me like half of it and I'll eat it. Good to see you, Crush. Hope you're having a good day. I love pineapple. Why would you ruin pizza sauce with tasty crust? Hey, yeah, see, there you go. I personally, when it comes to pizza, I know we're so distracted. When it comes to pizza, I usually get a side cup of marinara to dip the crust into. It's just delicious, and I love giving myself heartburn. Nutcracker in bottom lane being forced back by Shoeser on the Samuro. The control point is going to be rising in charge for the members of Zul'jin Distillery. Ankle shot trying to get some wave clear out here, and their X-Havoc and friends with a 7 talent here matching the opposing side could step in for this, and X-Havoc will go ahead and do so with the icing. Immediately backs away. A Nubrak comes out with a burrow charge, not connecting on anyone, as this is a lot of damage onto Nubrak, but the healing pathogen comes out from Lead. Gonna pop that pustule and keep the healing up for the friendly members, or the health pools. D.Va Mech Explosion. This Rainer's in a rough spot. The Mech Explosion doesn't actually get the kill. A Nubrak almost goes down to the damage from the D.Va Mech Explosion. Won't be enough, but the control point, A, will go over to the side of Heavy Slaps. Confuses me so much when y'all say Kiwi. Why? Oh, the fruit of the people, the fruit of the bird. We're talking about the fruit. I do not have vivid memories of eating birds at my aunt's house, nor do I have vivid memories of eating people at my aunt's house. So that is a good thing for all of you. No, the fruit. We're talking about the fruit kiwi. Soka is gonna just boost on in here. Control point A still in favor for the side of Heavy Slaps, and Rainer getting chunked quite heavily. Mephisto trying to come in and apply some pressure to the enemy side, but it's not working out. Nutcracker in the back line is doing their best to just get damage into the enemy team, but Nutcracker getting chunked quite heavily. The biotic emitter helping out, and that's gonna be a singular kill over to the side of Heavy Slaps as they clap their way through Stukov as well. Another double kill leading into the Striglop Protector phase, and we can go ahead and check out some of the other numbers as 10 talents here comes through for our red team. Heavy Slaps are going to go ahead and throw out the Rocket Arm, and let's see, D.Va, Bunny Hop. Samuro is going to be going Way of Illusion, or Illusion Master, excuse me, Brightwing Blink Heal, Savannah's holding. Maybe we see Mind Control. Wailing Arrow would be good, but I like the Mind Control pull potential as well, just to lock someone into place and get that burst ability with the Polymorph to follow up after. We'll have to see what happens with that one. Either way, we have the Triglav Protector taking down the fort front gate in top lane. The well as well. And let's see, can they go for anything further? Are they going to go for the fort? Looks like they are going to be able to do so. Triglav Protector is going to lock down this tower. Diva Mech Explosion zones back the enemy team. And that's a quick fort through top lane. The members of Heavy Slaps quickly controlling this map number 2 on Volskaya Foundry, as the enemy team just now has their 10 talent tier. Shoes are hanging out, putting some pressure on the enemy team, slowing their rotation into mid lane as the Triglav Protector continues to siege into the fort front gates. You call it kiwi fruit. Oh, interesting. Yeah, we just say kiwi. So we don't have the birds, or, well, I guess we would have the people here. I'm sure there's kiwi in the United States. I would assume. I don't know. Maltheo goes down, Diva Mech is going to fall. Samura will get taken out by the Nexus forces. Mind control from the Sylvanas was the pickup at 10. She's going to throw that back, and it's not going to connect on to Wit. I dig the absurdance of mastery rings on both teams. One big fat one on a Nubarak. Wait, what? And the Stukov. Man, that's a small mastery ring. That's a small mastery ring. Come on now. You gotta get the cool one on Stukov. Look at that mastery ring on Stukov. Oh my god. Okay, well, the Happy Cloud doesn't show it, so that's awkward. Yeah, Sylvanas has got that nice fancy one. Man, remember when they said that once you hit a certain level, you'll be able to see your mastery ring level and all that? Rainer's got a good one? I didn't even see it. Where is Rainer? Where are you hiding, Rainer? God dang Banshee in the way? Yeah, Rainer does have a good one. All right, sorry. Anyways. Just looking at mastery rings right now. This is what happens when I don't have a co-caster. I talk about things and then I just ramble and then I talk about more things that are actually happening. Good phase shift in from Crazy Boots, gonna get hit with the cocoon. X Havoc trying to back away. Throws out the Blizzard to zone out the enemy team. Blink heal from Crazy Boots onto X Havoc. There will be the Cryo Freeze. De La Soak coming in. No mech explosion available, but close to it. Flailing Swipe from Lead is gonna force back the enemy team. May goes down. Ice Wall is cast. Bunny Hop. De La Soak gets the mech explosion. Auto attacks from the pilot form. Get the counter kill onto the Rainer. Diva pops the mech and is able to boost into the enemy team. Samuro looking for that flank position into the enemy side. Nutcracker going to get a little bit low. Mirror Images, or the level 1 Illusion Master. Hold on. Way of Illusion. Sorry, I always... Oh, I'm breaking the game. Way of Illusion was finished out by the Samuro, and just traded kills on the May and Rainer. So now that we've talked about things happening in the game, let's talk about random shit again. All right, let's see. Chat, we're talking about pizza. What's up? If you like it, then you should put a ring on it? Well, can't, because it's a video game. Just poke them every tank before they... Oh, no. Oh, no. Was that the call from May? Are we getting some comm spoilers in chat? Or I guess comm breakdown is probably a better word for it. Bassoonist 76, thank you for the follow. I missed that a little bit earlier. My apologies. I'm sorry, De La Soak. I forgot to resend your 420 bits. I will redo it after this game. Sorry about that. Completely forgot. Got distracted by talking about pizza. Bunny Hop from Diva coming out. There's going to be flailing swipes from Stukov to force back the enemy team. Boost into Nutcracker and friends. Sylvanas imbuement using the Haunting Wave into the enemy team phase. 20-some seconds on the mind control. Lurking arm from Stukov pushes back X Havoc, and Brightwing applies the... Oh, Diva Mech Explosion might have been thrown the wrong direction right there. Or you know what? It was thrown to the right to zone for the friendly team. Absolutely. Absolutely. That was totally it. Yes. Mostly because the player's in chat. I don't want to flame them if they're in chat. Samuro to clear out bottom lane, and 16 talent tier will be achieved by the members of Heavy Slaps first. Control point B, it's up and available, but they're looking for those 16s. And they're going to continue sieging through bottom lane with Samuro and Brightwing Sylvanas. Cast my replay, you can flame me. No, I'm not. Honestly, I don't really like flaming people when I cast. I like to try and keep things educational and positive. It's not my casting style. Like sometimes I'll flame people here and there, but usually I do my best to avoid it just because I just it's my casting style. That's all. I mean, if it's like some of my friends and it's like for funs or whatever, yeah, sure, I'll flame them. Like back in the day when we used to do, oh my god, back in the day when there used to be Bush League, that was the rare time when I would actually flame people. Cat Peach and I would cast. We would start by drinking gin and sodas or tonics before even the cast started, then continuing to have gin and sodas or tonics during the cast, swapping to either a 40 of beer or a bottle of wine. God, those are some fun days. There's if you look up Bush League, and there's a compilation video of Cat Peach and I just like messing up and just like cracking jokes. I'll try and maybe we'll try and find it after this best of 3 series. It's a short one. I really miss Bush League. That was the most savage per se I've ever been when casting. But it was all in like good fun. Like it was never like, oh my god, the Samuro can't macro and chase Nutcracker. Like I wouldn't do that. I would have pushed. Like it's not like that. It's just like there was like, what was it like? I'll never forget. It was. They're playing Rhaegar. I'm completely blanking on his name right now, and I feel awful. But one of the players literally died on a camp, and Cat Peach and I just sat there and just zoomed in on it and just sat there laughing. Like, it's stuff like that. Like, the player died to a camp that shouldn't have. Regardless, the bunny hops are coming out from D.Va. She is going to drop the mech explosion just as her mech almost expires. Led is going to be slowed, almost going down. Ankle shot throws out the Durance of Hate, but it only goes to a Samuro clone. This is going to be a massive cleanup. Imbuement chasing out onto Dwight, who has the movement speed from their level 4 hardened carapace, from Shed Exoskeleton, but still a solid
Triple kill!
The members of Heavy Slaps, and the more experience comes through as control point B will be going over to our red team. Oh, I do flame people in JRAMs, but it's mostly chat. That is true. That is mostly, yeah, it's mainly chat, because chat talks out their ass, so I like to flame them. But y'all, Jay's chat deserves to be flamed. That is true. Oh, another kill will be found by May, or actually, excuse me, by the Sylvanas. Gonna snipe that kill away. Let's go ahead and check out what everything looks like. We'll get that little zoom in right now. Beefreesh is gonna be putting out some pressure on Samuro, who's gonna have that Shushkin. Not Shushkin. I was just, oh my god. I can't even think of the word right now, as we're gonna see another kill. Hold on one second. It's the Coochie. There we go. Sorry. For some reason, my brain just blanked out on the name for that. Ooh, okay. That is going to be a Shaded Mephisto. Schuser was trying to block that. Are they really going to try and end game right now? There's 7 seconds on a Nubrak 30 on the Rainer. Ankle shot goes down as well. This Triglaw Protector could end the game. Samuro on core at this point is devastating, and we're already going to be seeing Lacerates applied to Imbuement, but it's not going to be enough, and the core will fall. That's going to be game number 2 in our best of 3 series. Going over to Heavy Slaps. GG. Well played. Whoa, Crush. You can't say things like that.